Hey everyone, this is Rob,
I'm Michelle.
and welcome to Bunebape, your weekly podcast on everything you need to know about old school RuneScape.
Meet Mert.
All right, so this week up on the docket, we have 25 years of RuneScape.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we are going to briefly touch on some RuneScape 3 stuff because they
Yeah.
already
They
got
got a
their roadmap.
roadmap.
Yeah, we are going to get our roadmap this coming weekend. So
Yes.
by the time you hear this, it'll already probably be happening or have happened. But of course,
Yeah,
we
it's on
will.
Sunday and the episodes come out Thursday for patrons and Friday for everyone else. So it depends how early you normally listen.
Yeah,
We
so
tell people
I
listen
mean,
at work.
naturally, we are going to cover that, so you don't really need to worry about it. If
Mhm.
you like normally get your news this way,
Yeah.
we'll cover it, of course. And we also have the Winter Summit, which is going to be coming up, and we're going to be talking about that in the Holy Molies update this week.
Yes. So we're going to be talking about our predictions for the Winter Summit specifically.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about that. And we're going to cover all that. And of course, at the end, we will have questions. Feel free to ask your questions, whether it be about RuneScape, other games, or just real life, whatever silly questions you have or serious. Feel free to ask them on any of our socials down below at the end, or just go to discord.gg/boonbabe. We do have a Discord. Everyone can join, play games with people, do raids, other games, movie nights, and you can ask questions there as well. Also, if you do want to, do a little bit more and support the stream, you can always like the podcast, follow the podcast on Spotify. And if you want to do a little bit more, we appreciate all of our Patreon members that help us upgrade the stream over time. It is really, really helpful. And you do get some benefits, such as, like Michelle said, the episodes earlier, as well as a host of other things.
Yeah,
So
ad-free Discord badges, etc. We finally edited to get rid of the listen while we're recording live because we don't ever do that. It doesn't seem like anyone's really interested at this point. And maybe it's for the best because this is actually round 2 recording today.
yeah.
We recorded for 15 minutes before we realized that our audio was being janky. So, whoops.
Yeah, true. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, we are one step closer to being able to get monetized on Spotify, which is kind of cool.
Yes, they like halved how much you need to do it. So some months we would have already gotten it. But if you guys listen on random things, if you want to like maybe listen on Spotify for a month or so and see if we can get it. If not, that's okay. We'll probably get on like guest episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it, but yeah, it's kind of exciting. We're pretty close. So we got a bunch of stuff to go over, even though it is kind of a lighter week as far as updates go. But before we get into all of that cool stuff, Michelle, how's it going?
It's going really well. Another fun thing that we did is we fell for the peer pressure. We have opened up our clan now. We're not doing events or anything, but we are all GZing each other a lot, which is kind of cute and fun.
I mean, I did like 5 quests the other day, no GZs.
I was GZing you every time I saw.
I got 60 attack just now, no GZs.
I'm not logged in. He's literally mining iron and depositing in the bank.
I'm
while
just
we're recording the
minding my own
podcast.
business.
Alrighty. The clan is open. It's called Bunebape. I'll try to remember to keep the invites open, but you can also just join our Discord and let us know. Speaking of Discord, we did like get a better bot for like better security, just to avoid like spam botters or people making like burner accounts. So if you were randomly kicked for some reason in the Discord, try rejoining again. It hopefully will work. And, let us know on Twitch or something if it's not.
We kicked like super old members that didn't have like any of the roles and
but
just never go on the server.
Because there's ones that were really, really old. Robert caught them last second, but like we would have fully kicked a couple of our mods because they've been there for a long time. So that's why I'm like, if you're one of the people who still actually does come by and you've been here for a long time, you might have been kicked. It's nothing personal. Just go and rejoin.
Yeah, I think every server event, especially a server as old as ours, has cleanups every once in a while. So yeah, if you just want to rejoin, you can rejoin. It's not a big deal. We didn't ban anyone. So yeah,
if you're banned, you'll know you won't be able to rejoin.
Yeah, feel free to rejoin if you can.
Other than that, though, I've just been killing Shelby and Griffin all week. I'm at like 3,200 KC. I've officially passed the drop rate. No pet. I've also, I don't know if I ever said before, but I'm over 4,000 for Giant Mole. No pet. Anything even slightly rodent looking in this game, they're like, girl, no, you're not. You're gonna have to work for that. So I've still been enjoying it. I've gotten 5 Bell's Folly. I got my jar, and it's fine. It's fine to play when I'm streaming, or when I'm not streaming, I'll just like listen to podcasts or like watch movies. But yeah, I would love the pet. Would love that. I'm like torn what I want to do after this. If I
You only need 15,000 more for the pet.
Stop it. If I get the scurry, it's only 12,000. If I'm matching that KC. I'm going
No, I'm
dryer.
saying 20K.
You hate me.
No, that's just the fact of the matter.
Raniel said 27, which
Yeah.
is really rude. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I dated Kit Kat's, OMG Kit Kat. She was on our podcast before, actually, like a couple months ago, if you want to go listen. I did her bingo last week. We did not win, unfortunately, but next week, or in 2 days, I have Sid's bingo, which I think is like Amazing Race kind of style. And then next week,
Did you used
I
to
have
watch that
Ellie's.
show?
I never watched Amazing Race.
Really?
No, but it was just funny because
That's
whenever I heard about it, I
crazy.
was like, I feel like I'd really like the show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I loved Survivor. And I know that they had like some overlap. Like sometimes they'd have people from Survivor on Amazing Race.
Yeah, sometimes.
Mhm.
I watched like the first like 5 seasons or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, because that's when I used to watch TV with like my parents and stuff, and we watched like whenever American Idol was becoming big, like we
Oh,
watched like
yeah.
the first 4 seasons of that, the first 4 seasons of this. We watched a few things.
You're like, and now I'm an adult with my long-term partner, and all we do is watch One Piece.
Yeah, shows that I actually want to watch.
I mean, I do still like miss like Survivor and stuff, so I wonder if I'd like Amazing Race.
I think Amazing Race was cool when it started, and then it just kind of became like more ridiculous or more of the same thing. And I'm
Dude.
like, oh, okay.
I haven't seen Survivor in a few years. It's just because whenever I used to watch it all the time, it was at my sister's house and she had like DirecTV, so I could just like record it and watch it, you know. I don't want to pay for an extra streaming service to watch it live. I already have Netflix. But I did see a trailer for like it's like some anniversary season, like 25 or something. And they're like having like Mr. Beast go on and like sponsor episodes and stuff. And I'm like, this is lame. Like I love Survivor, but I was even reading the comments and stuff, being like, am I the only one who thinks that this is like kind of lame? And people were like, the real celebrities on like Survivor for the fans to watch is like people who have been Survivor. Like we'd get more excited to watch someone who hasn't been on it in like 15 years. That was like iconic, you know? Anyway,
Yeah, I guess so.
I
think they're just trying to appeal to a younger audience because it's an old show.
I know they are. I think it's funny though that I'm being critical when I haven't even watched a new season in like 7 years.
Yeah, so like you wouldn't watch it anyways.
Well, it kind of, I do want to watch it. It's just I don't even know where it is. I think it's on like Peacock or something.
Who knows?
There's a million streaming services.
Yeah, there's too many.
I did get HBO and Hulu for a month while I'm on leave. And as soon as it has been a month, I wrote in my planner to cancel it. Because I was like, I will give myself 1 month to watch as much stuff as I can, but I am not going to actually keep both of those.
Nice.
The other thing that reminded me of, this isn't relevant either to RuneScape, they did that with a Great British Baking Show, where they changed stuff, I think, to appeal to new audiences, the technicals.
Oh, well, yeah.
I was annoyed. I didn't like it. I'm like, if you've ever seen it,
They made it more competitive.
They made it more competitive. Usually the technical, I'm sorry if you don't like baking stuff. Usually they have like a secret recipe. They like lift up the gingham cloth and it's like a really pared down recipe with ingredients and they have to make it. And it's just to see how good you are technically with baking. And this season they were like, you guys are going to add different ingredients to all of yours. Like come up here and you have 2 minutes to grab ingredients to like add stuff. And I was like, that's just the showstopper.
I mean, I don't really care about that. I just think the expected knowledge of a typical, quote unquote, typical home baker on that show is extremely high.
I would say in the first few weeks, I mean, all the people who are, I think, typical home bakers usually, get out. Like, they don't make it as far.
No, bro. What I mean is like in the earlier seasons of the show, it'd be like the technical challenge would be like, make a cake. But now it's all like, all right, make this crazy sugar decoration and you just got to know how to do it.
But what I mean is I feel like usually they wait a few weeks in to do that because a lot of like the super more like amateur people are usually gone.
No, that's what I'm saying is like typically I agree, but I feel like in
But
the
this
most
season was
recent
weird.
season they immediately expected people to
Yeah.
be doing crazy stuff.
I do love that show though. Would recommend. I think that my favorite part is just seeing how everyone becomes such good friends. It's a really wholesome show.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that. Bossing, not getting pets.
Big.
What are you? Oh, and I don't know if I said I'm going back to work tomorrow, which is gross.
Yeah.
What
GG.
are you getting up to?
I have been up to a lot of runescaping.
Oh yes.
A lot of
Bunebape, if you will.
Bunebape. And currently I am mining at iron mines, iron ore next to Yanil and depositing into the fishing trawler.
Not Remington?
No, I think this is a little bit closer
Hmm.
to a bank, and I never thought of this before, but yeah, it is pretty close to a bank. I don't know. It's
Is it
probably
on the same screen with one click?
it's not.
Because I was gonna make a short of your tip saying that, and if it's not actually that good, I'm not gonna make it a short.
No, I mean it is still pretty good. It's on par
Okay.
with this one.
All
I
right,
just
maybe I'll
wanted to
make both.
I've never been here and
You gotta experiment.
I saw it on the wiki and I was like, "Oh, I'll go there." Mostly just because there's a teleport here. I don't have a teleport to my to Remington unless I did
You don't have a house.
I do have a house, but so I guess I could have just teleported out of it, but I or out to the outside of it, but I didn't think about it.
Hmm.
So I just teleported to a fishing trawler and then did that instead.
Okay.
And this one it also has a bank.
It
Well,
looks like you did have to click more though.
this one might be slightly better depending on who you are because it does have a bank.
Yeah. The
Like,
other one's just deposit box.
yeah, the other one's just a deposit box. This one has a bank, and it also has
But it looks like you have to click
it
more.
has mithril, I think, too. I'm not
Hmm.
mining mithril, but if you did have mithril, then
I
that's
would
cool.
just go to shooting stars because
Yeah,
I'm not iron.
the only it's because like I'm trying to do iron and I can't go to the mining guild, which is my favorite triple iron spot
Mm,
because it's right next to the bank,
yeah.
and
You're not high
so
enough level?
90 60.
Oh, wow. What's your level?
Like 52 or 53, 52.
Oh, you're actually pretty close though.
Yeah, yeah, pretty close. But yeah, so I just decided to come here and check it out. It's okay. It's right next to Yanil too, so I guess if you like that for some reason, there's another bank. But yeah, so I've been up to kind of a lot.
No
Um,
bossing yet.
no bossing yet. So I decided to not do bossing and to do more quests because I think since last episode, when for anyone that doesn't know, I've been playing this new Iron Man. I was around like 200 total, and I wanted to immediately get to bossing, but I changed my mind and decided I wanted to go after Barrow's gloves as soon as I could.
Mm-hmm.
So
Get the gear for bossing.
yeah, because of that, I've just been doing a lot of quests. So unfortunately, I haven't made like a ton of gains as far as like XP or bosses and stuff like that, just because I've been quest take forever for everyone that
Yeah.
doesn't know. But I've already done 48 out of 178. I'm not going for the quest cape. That's just like, just so you know. Yeah, I don't even
You
know.
have your own little goals in mind and you're just doing what you need to do.
Yeah, I feel like it probably only takes like 100 quests to get the Barrow's glove, so I'm like probably halfway there.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I could probably already do it just because I've been AFKing and gem crabs so much that my combat level is probably on par with what you need to get the Barrow's gloves.
Yeah.
I'm already like 72 combat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I looked this up. I swear I find out something new every single time I make a new account.
Okay.
So I was looking at Cheldar, right?
Oh yeah, the Slayer
The Slayer
Master.
Master. If I because I've just been like doing some quests and I haven't really done any Slayer and my combat level is kind of high, guess how many mobs I can get assigned at Cheldar?
Oh my gosh, I think Cheddar assigns like tons. 32.
6.
Wait, I thought it was
Of all the mobs that she can assign, I can get assigned 6.
I thought if your Slayer has to be high,
My
not your
Slayer has to be
combat.
high, yes.
I was like, I thought it was gonna be tons. 6.
Because you can
What are they
only
like? Killer Watts? Goblins?
no, they're okay. They're actually they're
Okay.
not bad. It's lesser demons, greater demons,
Mhm.
crabs, trolls.
Mhm.
Fire giants is number 1 by a ton. Like it
Mhm.
has a 12 weighting.
Jesus,
And then the last one I forgot what it was. It was just like one other thing.
that's so funny.
But yeah, I can only get assigned 6 things because you either have to have a higher Slayer level or you
Yeah.
have to have them unlocked. Like you have to pay to unlock them.
Oh,
So,
yikes.
or you have to have quests done that I don't have done.
Okay.
So
That's pretty
all
funny.
those things combined, I can only get assigned 6 things. There's a 15 or a 20% chance it's fire giants.
That's so goofy.
Yeah,
What?
I haven't gone there yet, but yeah, you need 70 combat, and I was like, oh, I just got 70 combat. What does she assign? And because they have
I
calculators.
hope you like fire giants.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, by the way, this is like kind of a sick hack. For anyone that's like, oh, what's the chance that I'll get this assigned from this Slayer boss? There's a calculator on the wiki.
I need to do that for Griffin. What
Yeah,
the heck?
yeah.
Okay.
There's a calculator on the wiki for each boss. You can type in what things you have or haven't unlocked, and it'll tell you your percent chance
Oh,
for every single boss.
I'm gonna do this because I've been getting so tilted. I've just been tutorial skipping again because I'm getting so annoyed trying to get Griffin task.
Yeah, so
I used up all my points.
it might not be And then obviously if you do like block something, then you can add that. It even includes the block
Yeah.
list too.
That's
So
good.
yeah, it's super helpful. But yeah, so I was just messing around with that and like looking at different stuff. I ended up getting a rune scimitar. I got
Nice.
60 attack like just 20 minutes ago. So now I can use the DSim. Because of
Cheesy.
that, I need to do only one more quest, the Grand Tree, and then I can actually go and do Monkey Madness 1 so I can get the DSim unlocked.
Exciting. I remember the first time I ever went to Apid's Hole. It's like scary. Everything's like poisoning you and stuff.
Oh, but you could just buy
I
anti-poisons.
think I was like so new, but I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
I just remember being like, it's so scary here.
Yeah. Poisons suck really bad for Iron Man, but at least you can buy regular anti-poison
I mean, there's a
just from a
spawn
store.
too.
Well, that's super anti-poison and yet it's only
Oh,
one dose.
yeah. I used to go and do that and like hop around before I had golden game
Yeah, I mean
on a
it's
main.
worth doing a little bit early on, but I have enough money that I could just buy them. They're not that expensive from the shop
Right.
vendor in Karamja, so
Okay.
but yeah, so I've just been doing a bunch of quests and we already did this. Like Michelle said, we've already recorded this twice, so I'm not gonna have her guess how long I've been
I know
playing my
exactly how
account.
long. I was 1 hour off, by the way, on my
Yeah.
guess
So I've been playing the account for 8 days because I started with 365 days of game time.
of member,
Yeah, of
not
members.
game time. Somehow in the past week he's gone 365 days in game.
Oh, well,
You've been playing hard.
yeah. So, anyways, it says I've played for 8 days, or at least 8 membership days have gone by, and I've
Mm-hmm.
played for 4 days and 23 hours.
I guess 5 days. It's so ridiculous. It's probably 5 days now, by the way.
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've been playing a decent amount, but unfortunately, most of it has been at Gym Crab. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's nice because whenever I go and do quests, I can just like smack whatever is there because I have like way more stats than is
Than
required.
they'd expect.
Yeah, like they're all like, "Oh, make sure to bring some food. This level 24 mob might beat
Oh,
you up." And I was like,
cute.
"Okay,
That's how I feel whenever like easy quests come out with like a little like boss in it, and someone
yeah,
is like max combat. I'm like, okay.
yeah." But it's kind of cool. I actually have the stats now. I bought a random amount of arrows, and it got me exactly to 42 range.
Oh.
I got enough runes that I like kind of barely, not really barely, but I was able to get 55 mage, so now I can high alch.
Hmm.
And I have all the stats, and now that I'm 70 combat, I can get into the intermediate boats if I want to grind out
Oh, pest control.
pest control.
Whoa,
If I
cool.
want to. I was originally going to wait to do pest control and my dragon defender, both of which I nearly have the requirements for both of them. I was going to wait to get the easy achievement, the easy combat achievements, because it, increases
Gives you more points at pest control.
you get more points of pest control and also you get more tries at the dragon defender. But
Oh,
I think it's going to take too long. Yeah, you have to do way too many bosses and way too many slayer things. So I think
yeah.
I'm just going to have to unfortunately just do those grinds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lame.
But yeah, so since I'm gonna unlock the DSIM soon, that's why I'm mining, is so I can
Cool.
get more steel, so I can go back to Giants Foundry to get more mining
Okay.
or more money.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I've
It's
been
a plan.
doing a good amount of stuff.
Good job. And
Yeah,
you've been playing some other games too.
I played a bit more Satisfactory. I started making my way towards nuclear power. I'm getting pretty close now.
It was funny. He had a nuke and then he set it on the ground, and then for some reason he had his character like
I
up.
jumped right over
He
it.
jumped right over it as it blew up.
Yep,
He did this.
didn't kill me.
He did this live. We have like our little like sister channel, whatever, Small Bape, that he posts Satisfactory and other games on. Really,
Yeah.
yeah. But that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a fun game. And then I also played some Hytale,
Oh
which
yeah.
if you like Minecraft or Terraria, it's kind of like a mix of those two games. It's only $20. Kind of an interesting story with Hytale is apparently it was a game that Riot, the people that made League of Legends,
Mhm.
they were making it. And then they're like, nah, throw it away.
Really?
Yeah, so the people that were working on it, the devs were like, well, if you're gonna throw it away, we'll buy it from you.
Yeah.
So they bought it from them, essentially resurrected it from the dead, and then put it out within like a month.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, like they didn't want to do anything with it. It was so far from what they wanted that they just were gonna throw it away. And it's funny because the devs were like, they put it out like completely. Well, it's early access, but they put it out so that people could buy and play within a month, so it's kind of funny.
I feel like I've heard a lot of good things about it though.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's only
Yeah.
20 bucks, so it's like not a big commitment for, I know, a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And he did a video on that one too on another channel. Oh, I did a video as well. I did my episode 5 or 6 of my Grandmaster series too.
Nice. Yeah.
Look at us making videos. God, we're so productive.
Yeah, something like that. But anyways, we've done quite a bit of rambling, so we can move on to other things that are not nearly as cool as what we've been talking about, but they do exist, and we're talking about 25 years of RuneScape.
I don't know.
I guess.
So the first thing that they talk about is RuneScape Ahead being RS3. They had a live stream of this on the 19th. So let's get into the 2026 RuneScape roadmap real quick.
Yeah, this is for RS3. Once
RS3.
again.
So you can skip a couple minutes. I mean, or if you're nosy like me, like I was kind of interested.
The only reason we thought it'd be interesting to bring it up is because a significant amount of people at least tried RS3 whenever they were having their first ever leagues.
Yeah.
Which was earlier this year.
I've seen a lot of people actually that play OSRS that seem excited about RuneScape 3 now that all these changes are coming. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, they did remove a lot of the microtransactions, so a lot of people were excited about that. So potentially, if you want, if you're like kind of tired of RuneScape stuff, then you can give RS3 a shot.
If you're tired of RuneScape stuff, you could play RuneScape.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So starting on winter, this is stuff that they already started, I think, right? So Treasure Hunter removed, new skilling update, Heist, which is 120 thieving, new mid-game boss being Flesh Hatcher, and
That's what they call me.
the next one.
It's Mekarnaz.
Mekarnaz. Yep. New event, 25th birthday. Nope. 25th anniversary celebration.
Well, it's the 25th birthday.
You know what? It kind of is. It also says the road to restoration, bring integrity back to the heart of RuneScape. There's a UI update, visual update for cosmetic toggles, and Mistlin and Asgarnian refresh.
Yeah, cool. And then they're gonna have a new area, I think, in spring.
Yeah.
So coming this year, it's called Haven Heist, and it's going to include 2 new quests, like story quests, 2 new early game bosses, and 2 new mini quests as well. And also a 110 hunter update, new skilling activities, even more quests, and also again another visual update and combat update.
Cool. In spring to summer, they're gonna have player avatar part 1. So the new Haven, how did you pronounce it?
Haven Heist.
Haven Heist story quest. I guess one will come out then. Seasonal event Blooming Burrow, remastered content update.
You're struggling, brother.
They're also gonna have a daily escape overhaul, regrounding overrides for visuals, free rune metrics, and aura overhaul. The aura is going to be completely different.
Aura farmers, dude. And then also more POH stuff with the 120 construction, a new Haven Heist dig site, and seasonal summer events. And also there's going to be a big mid-game balancing update as well.
Cool.
And there's going to be a sweep up.
The deep clean part 1, whatever that means.
That's what they call me.
In autumn, they're going to have Leagues 2. They're also going to have a new quest, seasonal event Harvest Hollow, and RuneFest, which we'll actually talk about RuneFest a little bit more in a second, if I remember. They're also going to have game updates, so social improvements, the deep cleanup, whatever, part 2, balancing the end game, and player avatar update part 2.
And the last thing they have here on the roadmap is for winter of next year, or this year, and that's going to be Haven Heist part 2. And they're mostly just going to announce all this later, but it does include a new endgame boss called the Grazi Blood Knights.
Sounds like it's like wave based because it's multiple.
I don't know. There's just 2 guys that look like Blood
I know nothing
Knights.
about RS3.
Yeah.
That's just speculation.
Anyways, there seems like there's going to be a good amount of kind of like RuneScape or OSRS where they're having an additional stuff getting added, which is exciting, but also potentially even more exciting for players like myself is it seems like they're going back and trying to fix old busted stuff.
Yeah. They're also going to have a sweep up of MTX item banishments, by the way, in winter.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. So a lot of people are excited because, they have a lot of cool stuff planned. And I think getting rid of a lot of the MTX makes people more intrigued by the game.
Yeah.
As far as OSR, so I was going to talk about RuneFest real quick. As long as we can get tickets to RuneFest in October, we are planning on going. Obviously, we're also going to Germany this summer, so it would be literally just for a few days.
Yeah.
But if we go, we could say hi to people, and it would be really cool. We've never been to England.
Yeah, we haven't. And
Mm-mm.
also, just in case anyone missed it, they are having it at the same location as last year, the NEC in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tickets are likely to be on sale in the next couple months, and it'll be happening in October.
Yeah. I already bought us a hotel in Birmingham because it's like free cancellation. And I already got us even plane tickets, but they're like the kind that you can get airline credit if you have to cancel. So if it doesn't work out, we can save them to go on a trip next year, maybe a RuneFest next year.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully it just works out.
Yeah,
That'd be
hopefully.
ideal. Anyway, so we're gonna also get the old scape.
The old scape is crazy.
Hmm.
The old scape. The
The
grandpa scape.
old school RuneScape's Winter Summit. That is going to have the roadmap. We're gonna be talking about, I mean, I'm assuming we're also gonna talk about like RuneFest,
The
Raid
old
4,
scape.
probably some secret stuff we don't know about. They're gonna be streaming that on the OSRS Twitch channel on January 25 at 8 p.m. GMT, 12 p.m. PST for us, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to go check that out or go read about the blog as if it's already past that date and time, we will probably be at home watching this live stream.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Do we want to say our predictions now or after this blog? There's
Yeah,
only one more
sure,
thing. Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do our predictions. We did this last year, and honestly, I feel like I don't remember very well. My memory is shot, but of what I do remember, I was pretty close.
I don't remember at all.
And by that, I also mean I remember the things I was right about.
I feel like a cheat because I'm like, I know I'm gonna get a few things right, and it's because they list it in the next blog. Like it's confirmed.
Oh, I don't know if I remember that.
So I have a feeling, prediction. They're gonna talk about the Vire quest. I feel like Raids 4 potentially.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what else they said. Okay, so now it's my actual predictions. I think we'll get because we're getting that big quest. I think we'll get a couple more mid-level quests. I feel like we haven't gotten a mini game in a second. Maybe a mini game. I think
Maybe.
they're going to announce the sailing part 2. I think we'll probably get that in like summer. I hope because I'm
Okay.
excited to explore the rest. And then I think the main show is going to be RuneFest and Raids 4. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then, a couple new quests. I hope some new like bosses. It doesn't have to be like end game, but it could be like mid to end game, It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be like really hard, but better than Shelby Griffin. People come in and they're like, is this boss hard? And I'm like, no, that's not why I'm here. I just want this pet.
Okay.
Your predictions?
I think there's gonna be 3 new quests,
Okay.
with one of them being a grandmaster.
Well,
And
I guess we already know that for sure.
okay, yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, I guess we don't really know it's gonna be a
I don't
grandmaster.
remember if they specified, but I'm assuming because they said something like the finale. But it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be. And then I think they're gonna do 3 new bosses, with one of them being dead on arrival. It's gonna be like an early game boss, kind of like a Cam Dazal situation where no one ever
free-to-play boss?
looks at it. No, I don't think it'll be free to play.
No.
But I do think it'll be like an early on boss that is gonna be kind of tied to a quest potentially.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have one mid game boss. I don't
Okay.
think they're gonna do any end game stuff.
Because they're going to have raids. They just added Yama. They just
Yeah,
added Delve.
specifically because of raids, I don't think they're gonna have any end game stuff this year.
That's why I'm like, I don't necessarily want in game, but I want like mid to end game,
Yeah.
More than a mid boss, but not quite Delve.
I have a feeling that they're gonna do 2 high level quests, like one master
Okay.
and one grandmaster.
Cool.
Like I feel like they would do that.
I
And
want to
then
continue the Xanax storyline.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think they're gonna have that. I think they're gonna potentially either begin or do a partial, not like a full. Sadly enough, I feel like we might get like a half-assed version of an overhaul for a skill.
Oh, I hope we get. That's kind of when I said like I hope we get a mini game. Is I think that could come with an overhaul. I think
I
what
think we
they.
could get both.
I think they'll do a skilling overhaul this year because they did it last year, and then they even talked about how they want to do it for more skills. So like that's got to be on the roadmap.
Well, I think there's gonna be like potentially a cleanup of like a few different skills that kind of just suck in general, and then they don't want to do a full overhaul. okay, we all know what we're talking about. They're gonna do a partial overhaul of mining or something.
Smithing.
Smithing, I think, is fine. I think the XP rates on smithing are too good for them to
Oh,
want to
I just
change
meant
it.
like the content is
No, I
weird.
don't think they care about that. Um, they might do. I think that's such a involved overhaul that they don't want to do it right away. And the
Mhm.
XP rates are fine enough that people don't care as much. But I think mining might have a little bit of an overhaul.
Okay.
But I do think they're going to stop short of what they should do.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like a 55% overhaul.
Will it be something better than nothing type situation, or will it be like a should have
Um,
waited?
I think it'll be like something that they hype up and it's not as good.
Fair. I can see that. Oh, we're asking leagues. They're gonna talk about leagues for sure.
Yeah, obviously.
I kind of forgot about leagues.
Obviously, they're going to talk about leagues. And then I think as far as raids go, if we are lucky, we will get raids in November.
Whoa.
If we are unlucky, then we will get the poll in November
They,
for the
I think
rewards.
they want to release it this year, so I wonder how much they've been working on it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, if it goes their way, we will get it this year because you can't partially release a raid.
Yeah.
So they'll either be on track and get it this year, or they might have to push it off till January, and then they'll do the poll for the rewards in November.
I'm more enthusiastic, or like what's the word? I don't know. I believe
Optimistic.
optimistic. There we go. And enthusiastic because I think the raid will be fun. I think we're gonna get it late summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think the theme will be of the dungeon?
Something nautical. It's gonna be sailing related. If it's
True.
not sailing related, that makes no sense. At least you have to sail to get there. But I think it'd be more fun with underwater themes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what exactly they could do, but something underwater and like cool.
Yeah. I mean, I generally have to agree. So I think they're gonna have at least one type of crustacean boss, and also one type of either ghost or undead pirate.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that this raid will not have a mega rare potentially.
How would it not have a mega rare? But what would the mega rare be?
Exactly.
I think it'll have to have a mega rare. I think they're just gonna have to figure out a sideways progression.
Maybe.
But you know, they could just do like new ancestral or something. Because we got Masori.
New ancestral.
Like new mage gear. We got Masori and then
As
we
a
got
mega rare?
Torva. No, just like as part of it. Like as a
Oh,
different drop.
okay. I think
I don't know.
if there is a mega rare, I think it might be spec related.
I can see that.
Because
The dog sword.
someone was saying something about like, oh, I think the next, I've seen, a few suggestions. Some people are like, I think the next mega rare should be a shield.
That'd be kind of cool.
And,
No one uses shields.
I was like, that's interesting, but also like, I feel like that is so difficult to add a defensive item to the game that has to work for all three potentially. Because then it's like, are you going to make it for melee? Melee is already so strong.
Yeah.
And it's like, then it's now you have two
mean,
mega rares on melee.
Because you're talking about like a shield. I also have been seeing a lot of people talk about how they want like Justine stuff to be made more relevant, like to make tanking actually a viable thing. So that could be a big component in this raid. So a shield is actually very relevant.
Maybe.
Because every raid kind of makes their own drops relevant, you know?
The person that I'm referencing that I saw, I did like their suggestion, but when you think of it as a mega rare, I don't think it holds up. Their suggestion was a shield that potentially deals damage to the enemy, but more than anything, removes chip damage.
Ooh, I hate chip damage.
So, I mean, obviously everyone kind of hates chip damage, but
Yes.
thinking about it as like, oh, I spent 2 bill on this mega rare. What does it do? Now I have to drink less.
It's gonna
That's
be
not
tough.
nearly as sick as I hit for hundreds.
There's going to be a mega rare. I'm very curious to see what they come up with. Because you can't have a raid without a mega rare. That's like, everyone needs that big chase item that you're like, I'll get a bill if I get this.
Yeah, I think there will be chase items, but I think they could potentially go the route of having multiple chase items like chambers, but not a mega rare.
No Tebow.
because Chambers technically has like, what is it, 3 or 4
3
mega
mega
rares?
rares, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Elder Maul they buffed, so it's actually like, really good, but
yeah,
still only 150
but
mil.
for years it was absolute
I
garbage.
know they buffed it like 2 weeks after I got it and already sold it.
Yeah, so it's like, I think they could potentially go the route of like, oh, this is the new best in slot this, or this is the new niche best in slot
Yeah,
this, and then just not have any official mega rare.
I'm so interested to see what they do. I have no idea how they're gonna manage it.
Or, it'd be cool is if there were 2 chase items, and if you got both of them and combined them into a mega rare. Because then it's kind of like a
Hmm.
sync. And
And
making it,
then
oh, if they made it untradeable, that would also be insane.
they
Because
wouldn't.
then because then they're all like, all right, do you want the mega rare? Then you gotta go
Oh my
full in.
god. I could see them doing 2 mega rares and having them combined though. Like Chambers has 3, why not? I don't know what they're gonna do though. I'm super curious.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I'm glad I don't have to come up with ideas.
it'll be cool, but yeah, they have a lot of stuff they can do. I was joking
Hmm.
the other day. This would be such a sick item for them to
Okay.
add first ever is a like, what's it called? Like a cosmetic. We
Hmm.
were joking about flying mounts in the game in the clan chat.
Yeah.
Obviously they're not going to add flying mounts, but I think it
Unless
would be sick
the
if
mega rare's a horse.
they added a like ghostly apparition where you could be riding, it would be stationary,
Hmm.
cosmetic strictly, riding a flying Dutchman.
Goofy.
That would be sick.
No. I'm imagining the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob.
Exactly.
That's
And
silly.
do you know where he puts his tail?
No.
In a little sock.
Oh, he does. I knew it was like silly. I was gonna say like a small box.
No, a little sock.
It's cute. Good for him.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the raid will be cool. It has to be nautical themed. It's
Yes.
not even close. And one final thing about raids before we move on, because this is all just speculation at this
Yeah.
point, is Wraith was asking me
Mhm.
about raids. Like, what do you think they're gonna do for raids? As like, specifically this raid, because they said it was supposed to be. They've kind of referenced TOB in
They've said
its.
it'd be more similar to Top, which I'm
Yeah.
assuming means no puzzle rooms.
So they've already
Hopefully.
referenced TOB as a kind of like an inspiration for this next raid
Hmm.
as far as design and mechanics go. Because of that, one, I joked that they are going to have a high level sailing requirement for some of the rooms.
I think they
Um,
will for the raid, not for certain rooms though.
well, yeah, no, I think for some of the rooms in the raid,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah,
I think
and
I misunderstood.
that's just like a
Is that why Rach just got 99 sailing? GZ, by the way.
yeah, that was
He
just
was like, I'm never gonna get 99.
pure speculation on my part, but I think because TOB is the only raid that I think has any amount of real team coordination for the
Hmm.
most part between all of the raids. I think it would be best, in my opinion, if they capitalize on that.
Yeah.
And like, if you want to do this raid,
You
like,
can't solo.
you have to be in a group of people that are like committed to wiping and also know what they're doing.
I mean, that's supposed to be how Tob is, but over time, people learn how to do anything.
Yeah, you power creep it like anything else.
Yeah.
But I think that would be best, where it's like not just like, oh, 4 of your homies died to bloat and then you carried it. It should just be all like 4 of your homies died to bloat. A single homie died to bloat. Guess you can't do it.
That's
It
spicy.
should be like a difficult raid,
Yeah.
because I think that okay, this is coming from someone that is making an account to do TOB legitimately for the first time,
Hmm.
but I have obviously other raiding experience in other games.
Hmm.
But we'll just say that I don't really know what I'm talking about,
He's only
obviously.
done entry mode.
But I don't
He did
think,
carry us though. I think me and the other person were dead, and you finished Versic.
yeah. But that being said, I don't think that any of the raids are particularly super difficult as a base rating. Obviously, hard mode top is difficult.
Yes.
500 TOA is difficult. That's
Mhm.
obvious. But I'm just saying the base difficulty for any of the raids isn't very high.
I don't know. I'm excited for you, Tob. That's all I have
Maybe.
to say on
Yeah,
the matter.
that'd be cool. So I think if they reward teamwork, that would be the best way to go about the new raid.
Okay. I do hope it's more like Chambers though, in that if you die, it doesn't wipe the raid. I hate that. Getting there,
No, I want that to
oh,
happen.
It's so annoying. It makes it so much harder to learn.
I want it to be painful on its intended game mode. I think there should
Okay.
be. I was even telling Rate this. I think there should be like an easy mode.
Hmm.
We were talking about this actually, how like foul it is that you can go into TOA
Yeah.
and get a shadow at like low,
Anon got
a
one at a
low,
150 raid.
yeah, a low invocation. It shouldn't even roll. Like
Yeah.
not even
Until you're an expert.
not even a fraction of a percent. It should
Damn.
be minimum 300 because that's the intended difficulty of it.
Yeah. But people love like a
No,
spoon story. It
you
gives you
can
hope.
you can get Spoon the Pet. I don't care. But the mega rare you should be doing it on its intended difficulty.
I got a mega rare at Chambers when I was dead upstairs. And people were like, "You got a Kodai," and I was like, "What's that?" I died like 7 times. It was my 10th
Oh yeah,
KC.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think I didn't deserve it?
No.
I probably didn't.
And I was telling Wraith, I think the best way to do it would be a like kind of reverse of how TOB is, where it's
Okay.
like hard mode, what you just get a better drop rate.
Mhm.
I think hard mode should be normal mode. Obviously not to the same degree. I'm not saying hard mode top should be the regular. I'm just saying they should have a normal and an easy.
The baseline should be harder.
Yes, they
Yes.
should have a normal and an easy instead of a normal and a hard.
Okay.
And only the good stuff can drop on normal. And if you want like, you know, whatever the Fang or whatever equivalent they have, that can drop on easy. Sure,
Mhm.
you can still, it's still worth doing easy.
Yeah.
But if you want the actual good stuff, you have to do it the intended way.
Scary. I don't like your thinking.
I think
Makes
I
me
don't know.
afraid.
I'm also someone that thinks like not all content should be accessible to all types of people.
Yeah. I think you're a little bit of a masochist as well.
Maybe some people would call me elitist too, which I definitely don't agree with. But
There reminds me of the time, what did you accidentally say? You're like, "You guys all know I'm arrogant," or something like that, because you're messing up your words.
oh yeah,
That was funny.
yeah.
Anyway, though, back to the blog. We're also going to get RuneScape Dragon Wilds, their first summit. That is going to be on January 29th at 6 p.m. GMT, 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST. And that's going to be on the Dragon Wilds Twitch channel if you're interested in that.
Yeah, I thought about buying that game because
I mean, sounds like they're going to be getting updates.
the more recent updates have been fairly well received.
Yeah. I'll wait till it's like out because it's still not, right?
Yeah, it's still early access.
Yeah. I'll wait. But next block?
Yeah, so we got the Holy Molies and the Hooded Slayer Helm.
We really did not have to wait long at all.
Yeah, this was pulled last week and it's already out. All of it is already out, except for one part, which we will get to.
Okay, cool. So first, we're going to go ahead and list some issues. So reports coming in about multiple issues with Holy Molies. These have now been resolved.
Dude,
And
this update broke so many random things.
I was sleeping.
It
I
broke
didn't see it.
sailing. It broke like planting trees. It broke like so many weird things.
Worth it for the Holy Molies.
Yeah.
They've re-enabled the ability to create them. Okay, easy. The navigation arrow for sailing is broken on mobile and has disappeared on the official client, has been cold fixed, and sorting quest lists alphabetically, breaking the quest list, has also been cold fixed.
Yeah.
Or will be
also,
cold fixed, huh? That means it's not yet?
I think it was cold fixed because I think
Oh,
it
they had
has
to like
been
do it
fixed.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they had to restart the servers.
Oh, gotcha. Because usually it would say to be cold fixed.
No, so they had to restart the server, so it was already fixed.
Yeah.
Also there's 3 permanent deadman things that got messed up during this as well, and these have all been hot fixed. So blocking combat XP wasn't working, stockpiling charms and banking them wasn't working, and also gravestones were straight up broken.
Bruh.
All 3 of those have been fixed.
That's so goofy.
Yeah, like I said, it just broke a weirdly large number of things.
Oh, to give you guys an idea of how quick the turnaround time was here, this poll, everything was just announced that passed on Monday. It is Wednesday, and we just got it all. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
obviously they already had this thing loaded.
They told us by the end of the month, but I didn't think that they meant next week.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, we have Slayer Hood. So players with 99 Slayer can now spend 1,000 Slayer points at any Slayer Master to unlock the ability Absolutely Slayin. You can find this under the Cosmetics tab of the Slayer Reward interface. You can combine this with your Slayer Hood, which you get from 99 Slayer, and that will make a cute little Slayer Hood for you. It's always going to be the gray regular version, though, so you can't use it on like the fancy ones.
Yeah. Obviously you have to have 99 Slayer. You can't boost, and it's purely cosmetic. Everything else is the same. You can imbue it just the same. It doesn't have any special thing.
I feel like we should specify it being a hood is cosmetic. The Slayer helm, it still works as a Slayer helm.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it's just gonna be a normal Slayer helm. There's nothing special.
Yeah, and also the hooded Slayer helm can be dismantled at any time, just like anything else. And if you want to make it, you have to dismantle it. Like if you have another helm, you have to dismantle that before you make this.
Hmm.
Like you can't just like use one helm on it and it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same as everything else. If it's imbued and it works the same way as it normally does. But that's it. It's strictly cosmetic in every way.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Holy molies. Holy moly, we got them. These are people. I mean, I feel like the way they're wording is like it's fashionscape, but it's not really. So these are just basically the new holy sandals with a transmog to look like mole slippers as well. They're still going to work as holy sandals though. So to make these, you're going to have holy sandals and mole slippers in your inventory. Make your way to Falador Park and visit Wyson the gardener. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you're there, talk to him or use one of the items on him to combine them. While having them in the inventory, he has the bonus chat option above to combine them if you want to like hover over him, you know? And yeah, that's it. You get cute little slippers. They look really nice.
Yeah, whenever the game first came up and you talk to him about it, he's all like, wait an hour and come back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah, but it's been fixed now. Also, there was a bit of miscommunication. So, like I said, everything is out except for one thing. The being able to dismantle devout boots is not in the game yet. It'll happen next week.
Okay. And then once that's done, you'll have your holy sandals back to make these.
Yes. So that's the only thing that you're not getting. They are untradeable, obviously reversible, and you'll get the parts back just like normal. So this isn't an item sink or anything like
I
that.
hate whenever stuff's like that. It's like you lose your sandals. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
If you do die in PvP while wearing the holy molies, they'll just split back into the two individual items and drop accordingly.
Okay. And then yeah, next week for all the irons waiting. Sorry. But in the meantime, we do have sailing fixes and tweaks. So last week they hotfixed an issue when storing a rosewood blowpipe in the Brittle Isle stash unit. That storing it would delete the darts it was loaded with. Following the hotfix, all the darts were returned to the impacted accounts as quickly as possible. As a result of that fix, you could only store an empty one in the stash unit. While obviously that wasn't ideal, they are still trying to figure out, or no, sorry, you should now be able to store it with darts loaded once again. So thank you for your patience. Do you want to read the seatbelt one?
Yeah, sure. So now you can store 104 seeds because previously the extra seeds for the 3 new trees weren't they wouldn't have fit if you put every seed in there. So now every seed can fit into the farming supplies yet again.
Perfect. Humidify spells also now work on the new seeds from sailing. They also know that many of us want the ability to move our built-in sailing facilities to other suitable hotspots on the boat, like, regret from it. It sounds like it's similar to houses before, because I didn't know that you can go to edit your house and move rooms around. I think I had to delete everything and rebuild the room. That's currently how it is. They are going to be working on it. So next week's update, we should be able to reorganize our facilities.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
And this was spotted, this next one was spotted last week by a few players, and I saw it, but it wasn't confirmed. Now it's confirmed. The red reef was seen in the poll or in the quest list of possible sailing quests. It was under, I think, the sailing skill specifically. Like when you looked in there, it showed
how they have the new interface.
Yeah, it showed the red reef,
Weef.
the wed weef.
Ooh.
They showed that quest line. It's not out yet, but it will be out very soon. So it is a quest. It's been confirmed.
Yeah, they did remove it from the quest log though, because they clearly jumped the gun there.
Yeah, and also lost crates that are occasionally found at sea will now be will now update the collection log if they give you something cloggable, such as the dragon sword.
They could give you a dragon sword? That's crazy.
Yeah. Also, it's funny, just because I think it fits here of any other place. This player made a post on Reddit about how they couldn't do sailing for 2 months.
Why?
Since sailing came
I was
out.
like, we've only had it for 2 months.
So what they did is they left Port Sarim with the cargo. And then I think they ended up like dropping the cargo. And they're all like, oh, let me go back to Port Sarim to get it again. And they soft locked themselves. They wouldn't give them more stuff, and he couldn't go into his boat or anything. So he just simply could not do sailing for 2 months straight. And he was all like,
can you like destroy your boat?
no.
I feel like there's got to have been something. I don't know.
Well,
Well,
anyways,
regardless, they weren't able to play for 2
yeah,
months.
they weren't able to play for 2 months. He's like, yo, I went through all the support tickets. I talked to
Mhm.
real people. I like messaged all these people. And then he finally, after 2 months, is like, all right, well, I'm making a post about it on Reddit. And it got like super upvoted.
Oh,
And Mod Goblin is all like, yeah, I looked into 100 players with similar quest states. And you're the only one that had their quest soft lock in this particular way. So
crazy.
at least it's been fixed for anyone else that does that. But yeah, unfortunately, he was, I guess, the
Like patient
yeah, patient zero
zero.
for that bug.
Moving on, though, we have some permanent Deadman changes. So, in preparation for Deadman Annihilation, which is dropping next week, by the way,
Yeah, a lot of people are upset that they haven't said anything about it.
they didn't really
And
talk about it. They talked about it a long time ago.
Mod, I think it was Yumi, said, which is like one of the new community managers, said that they are planning on having, they have like a full hype trailer and everything ready, but they didn't want to drop it until this like weekend,
The
this
Winter
Friday.
Summit.
Yeah, essentially. So like this Friday, they're gonna drop like a full like hype trailer and
Mm,
blog and everything. So everyone has all of the information for a full week before it actually comes out.
perfect.
So yeah, if you're wondering where the info is.
I also don't have it pulled up, and it sounds like a fever dream saying it out loud, but there's going to be like a Deadman event in Chicago later this year.
Yeah, real
Something.
life.
I'm like, why don't you guys just have RuneFest in Chicago? Why are you having the PvP one in the US? I'm not very interested in that.
Yeah, so if you want to go
Whatever.
see real, I don't know, I don't even know if you can go see it, but the real life Dead Man event
Oh,
is
I
happening in
imagined it would be
Chicago.
like, oh, I imagined it'd be like a meetup, but I guess I don't actually know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't, they don't say you buy tickets or
Yeah.
anything, so
I'm assuming we're gonna get more detail on Sunday during the winter summits.
yes.
Anyway, so sorry, let's take some looks at the changes to Permanent Deadman. Stockpiling charms now apply to a wider variety of activities, including all the mini games, golden nuggets from Motherlode Mine, pizzazz points, tithe farm, barbarian assault, brimhaven agility, giant's foundry, house sepulcher, chompy bird hunting, and then like the usual Werntot, Tempe, Gardens of the Rift. I
I
realized that I
was like,
said all the mini games, and then I was like, well, I listed all the others. I can't not list these.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Also, the Emblem Trader now sells various quest lamps that can be used automatically upon completing a number of quest storylines. So they're the same lamps that will be, or that were available in Deadman Annihilation. And note that completing quests in this fashion will not grant their XP rewards, so make sure to not complete anything that you'd like the XP drops from.
True. Godware KC will no longer reset when leaving.
And Kyle Minnow's fishing
Kylie
platform.
Minogue.
Kylie.
Because this is like the singer Kylie Minogue.
I don't know what that is.
It's a singer, I just told you.
Yeah, it doesn't. Nope.
You'd know.
Kylie Minogue, I guess. Fishing's platform now has an entry fee of 100k GP.
Okay. 2 new uniques have been added to breaches. So the Trinket of Avarice and the
Yep.
and the Trinket of Fortuity. So the Avarice will automatically pick up loot for you, while the Fortuity can be charged with 50 million gold, lost to your killer on death, by the way, to add an extra plus 100% drop rate multiplier to bosses. That means if you have 6 times drop rate, you'll see it boosted to 7 times, for example. Wild.
Nice. I'm glad they clarified that it wasn't multiplicative and it was
Yeah,
additive.
yeah.
The PJ timer has been updated to match Deadman Annihilation, so it's 24 ticks.
And to stop players purposely dying to NPCs when they see a PKer roaming around and permanent deadman, dying to an NPC will drop all untradeable items to the ground with a 1-minute timer until another player can see the items. And if in an instance, you will be provided a gravestone as usual.
Nice.
Cool. That's it for the deadman.
Yep. And then we have the update on legacy Java stuff. So this is kind of interesting and matters to nearly no one, but for the few of you that it may matter to, they are, sorry if I had to move my mic out of the way. My cat was
She's being
in my
cuddly but weird.
Anyways, so this is for the legacy Java client.
Legolas?
This is the really old Java client, the OG client. And yeah, apparently there's very few legitimate players that are actually using this client anymore. It seems like primarily botting or illicit activity users are on this client.
Yeah.
So in an effort to step up their security, they're finally removing the legacy Java client, which was, like I said, not used by many people anyways. And if you are using RuneLite or HDOS, literally nothing changes for you anyways.
Cool.
So this just means that they don't have to make more updates for a really old client.
Yeah, that's going to be as of next Wednesday, January 28th, that this is going to be discontinued.
Yeah, they've talked about this for like years at this point, so I don't think
I
anyone
thought they
should
already did
really
it, to
be
be
surprised.
honest.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have another reminder again for Winter Summit. So headlines are like Raids 4, League 6, and Blood Moon Rises, and lots more, of course. This is kind of cool. So it's like a community Jagex collaboration, Deadman Factions. Get ready for a God Wars themed chaotic 4-hour-long event in collaboration with Solo Mission, where over 100 creators are participating. I think it's like 150 people.
There's a lot of people.
And there's a lot of people I know in it too. Like some people we've like had on the podcast too, and I'm like, oh my god, like Potatoes on it. And so I was like, cute.
There's also straight up a lot of like, I'll call them randos because they're creators from other genres.
Oh, like newer RuneScape players.
These are people that either like low key don't play RuneScape, haven't played RuneScape in an incredibly long time, or just like know of it.
Oh, I felt so embarrassed to be honest because I had like 3 people on stream this week come in and be like, oh, are you going to be doing it or you're in it? Which team are you on? And then one person being like, why didn't they invite you? And I'm like, wow, you're asking me why someone didn't like want to hang out with me. Why are you asking me that? That's sad.
Nice.
I don't know. They didn't want you.
For instance, on the Sarah Doman team, you have obvious people like Settled in Soup, but also you have Zizarin.
Potatoes on that one. Oh, and
Uh,
maybe Jesse.
Zizarin is like one of the probably the top content creator for Path of Exile.
What? That is so random.
Yeah. Another one of incredibly large name. Obviously, they have Oda and Jokered and Guzu on the Zamorak team, but also the number one name, Tyler One, which is one of the top League of Legends creators of all time.
This is going to sound so random if I'm wrong. Was he the one that was on a bingo team with? There was someone who was a big streamer of a different game that I was on a bingo team with.
I have no
I
idea.
don't think it was him. I don't think it was him.
Yeah, I was like, I have.
But I
no
remember
idea.
like you saying the person's name and you're like, they play another game. And I was like, what?
It very well could be. I mean, he has played the game before, but like I said, definitely not his main game or anything like that. So
Oh, Autumn Eve's on this one.
really?
Yeah. I told you, I know so many people doing this.
Oh,
That's why whenever people were asking why I wasn't invited, and I was like, don't ask me. I know so many people.
yeah. Yeah, a bunch of people, Widega,
People have some
JCW,
really good names too,
Yeah.
to be honest.
a bunch of typical people, even Slayer music.
Oh,
So,
what? There's
yeah.
so many people, it's like hard to even look, you know? I don't know, there's just so much.
Yeah.
But anyway, so all competitors are going to start from scratch on a private Deadman Annihilation world. So it's going to have extreme server boosts, such as 1,000 times XP and 1,000 times drop rates. Each faction will have 3 hours to prepare your accounts before the finale. And in the finale, all factions will be teleported to Damon's Crater, where they're going to fight alongside their teammates for the death. The last faction standing will be crowned the winner. And this is all going to be themed like God Wars. So the teams are Saradomin, Zamorak, Bandos, and Armadale.
Yeah.
So many people are doing it. It's going to be very cool. And I could be super mistaken, but I believe everyone's allowed to make their own content of it or like stream it. So any of these creators, you know, if they're also streamers, might be live doing this. Maybe I should not go live on Friday. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of competition.
Yeah, maybe play a different game.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't want to play BG3.
Anyway, something
keep
else
saying.
that you could potentially do on Saturday instead is you could join the Clan Wars Discord. This is a free-to-play chaos event. So this is a Clan Wars Brawl, large-scale, free-to-play, 500-player capacity in chat. So it's going to be a battlefield of 500 players. So I'm guessing 250 or per team, so 1,000 total players.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, and it's going to be it says this isn't a tightly drilled war with strict rules or anything like that. It's relaxed, messy, and chaotic.
Love
So
it.
if organized clans want to show up, cool. If you want to show up, they say with literally nothing, that's cool too. Literally bring whatever you want, and it's just going to be a bunch of people
Called
fighting
Chaos
each
for a
other.
reason.
It's going to include Mod Rach and Civ, and they're going to be hosting it.
Very fun. So it says that there's going to be multiple rounds. So the first round is going to be King of the Hill. A square area at the top blocks the hill. You have to control the hill, hold it longer than the other team, and score points while you do so. The next is a bonus round. Depending on time, they're going to have a few standard Clan War formats, including food off death matches and first team to get 200 kills. This is going to be on World of 499. Meetup is going to be at Ferox Enclave Purple Portal. This is this Saturday?
Yeah, the 24th.
Okay, so if you're listening, it might be too late unless you listen very close to release. But just in case, it's going to be at 20, is that, how would I say
It's
that?
2000 UTC.
2000 UTC and GMT, 1500 Eastern, noon Pacific time, or 7 AET.
It's 700.
That's why I hesitated.
I mean, you could say 0700 if you want to be specific.
0700. Anyway, on those days, join one of the following friends chats, being Mod Rage or Mod Civ, if you want to go ahead and join. You can pick either side, but there can only be 500 people each team. So
Yeah, it is free to play, obviously. So I mean, it's not like you can even risk a lot. If you want, you can bring like
you don't risk in Clan Wars either.
No, yeah, I'm just saying like not necessarily risk, but like invest a lot.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, just bring like rune gear or like regular old green d'hide pizzas, and that's like pretty much it.
And good vibes.
Yeah, I mean, for people that don't know, like the thing that the big like KO weapon in free to play is a rune 2H. So it's not like you can even invest that much into this. It's free to play.
That's so funny.
So it's just supposed to be a fun thing.
They're also going to host a Discord voice call during the event if you want to just watch the chaos. Next up, we have some new merch for the RuneScape 25th anniversary. There's a really cute pen that has like the 2 braziers, like whenever you log in, and says RS25 in the middle.
2 braziers.
Okay. There's also an anniversary desk mat, and it's just like a little cartoon.
Cool.
It's very cute. It's like a little cartoon version of a bunch of characters. I see like Xanic, the Lumbridge, Help Guide, Wise Old Man.
I don't like a lot of
it looks like Bilbo Baggins.
A lot of the merch stuff that they sell, but this is actually one of the cooler ones, I
You
think.
think this is the mat?
Yeah.
Wow.
And people were able to name all of the characters.
Yeah, as I'm looking more, I'm like, oh, Cuthbert. Okay, cute. Oh, little Chinchon. Okay, I need to look away. I thought this one you might think was cool as well.
I think it's cool. I just don't listen.
Yeah, but you have a Maple Story one.
That's true.
That you got specifically because it was a collectible.
I could get a bright green Lamb of God one.
That's kind of cool.
They sent me an email because I was in like the top listeners of Lamb of God. They're like, oh, you can pre-order our new album on a bright green vinyl.
What? That's kind of sick.
I was like, I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, so if you didn't know where that was going, they partnered with Lace Audio to bring you a deluxe 5-disc collector's vinyl set that is up for pre-order right now. It has 25 years of RuneScaping on it. The art on it looks beautiful.
It's surprisingly not as expensive as maybe you'd think. It's $110.
Oh, wow. I thought it would actually be more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, the Maple Story one was basically like $300. Oh, it's 100 pounds. 128 pounds. I don't know what that is to USD.
It's 100 pounds.
Oh, never mind. I misread. Yeah, that's it for the updates this week.
Yeah, so not a ton. That's kind of probably why we blabbed so much.
Yeah, probably should have had a guest this week, but the person I was talking to got busy. So I was just like, I actually do have plans for guests in February. Definitely not going to have a video next week because Winter Summit is going to be a long episode, I imagine.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll be pretty interesting. But anyways, we do have some questions from the community.
Yes, so first question is from Kurt on Discord. I thought this question was very funny. So Netflix partners with Jagex to make a RuneScape anime. They'll only do it if the Bunebape podcast voices the main characters. Which character do you choose?
The main character? Easy, dog. I'm gonna be the wise old man.
I knew you were gonna be the wise old man.
And it's gonna be him telling it's gonna be like, okay, it's gonna be exactly like an anime version of Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Because what's his name? Bilbo. Bilbo's telling Frodo about his adventures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's like the wise old man telling you about his adventures.
Exactly, because wise old man, he tells you kind of about like some of his crazy old adventures, but like not a lot of them.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like the anime version of it, and
That's
then
fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be like storytelling.
That's cute. Okay, I'm trying to think of any other main characters because wise old man was the first one I thought of as well. But honestly, I don't think I'd do it justice because I feel like you'd have to do an.
You can't do a wise old man.
I can't do an old accent. Oh, I want to be like, I want to be Neve, but I feel like I'm too Valley Girl for it.
Like, I think that'd be accurate.
You think she'd be like the voice fry?
Yeah.
Really? I want to be Neve then.
I think that'd be funny.
I imagine Neve as being like very stoic and like has a strong voice.
Yeah, that's the thing is
Oh, so it'd just be
everyone would
ironic.
think that. So
And then it's like, hey guys, I
yeah,
was talking about stream last night how bad my voice fry is, and someone was like, yeah, you have one, and I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, there was a moment watching Spy Kids for a movie night where the kids were like robots or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, the kids were replaced by robots.
And they were like breaking, and the robots were like, yoing, 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 yoing. And I still remember Robert was like, "This is Michelle in the podcast." I was like, "Damn, bro."
It is, dude.
I'm just like, yoing, 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 yoing. That was really messed up. That was like 3 years ago, and I still remember that.
Yeah, because I'm funny.
Oh my god. Okay, next question is from Harker. Which of these restricted account builds would you rather play? 1. Wolfman. You can only play in Mortania except when there's a full moon outside in real life where you can venture anywhere on the map.
Nice.
2 is Slothman. You can't run. All forms of teleportation, transport forbidden, and you can't train agility. I would quit the game.
Yes.
3, Batman. You must spend 95% of your total gameplay hours per month underground. And 4, Moneyman. You have to buy items for 10 times the GE value.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny is I was thinking about this in the shower yesterday, shower thoughts, I guess. And I was like, oh, the GE one. And I was like, wait, I've been saving for a T-bow. It would go up to be like 10 bill. Never mind. Which one would you be? I already know my answer, but I'll let you answer.
I think the most realistic one is Moneyman, but I wouldn't want to play that. The only one I would want to play is Wolfman.
Yeah, I think I would choose Wolfman as well. Isn't there like only one full moon a month?
That's what I was going to say. But like once a month, 12 times a year, that's not too bad. You can even like actually get all the quests in the game done if you plan it out.
It was Settle that did the Mauritania series.
Swampletics,
Yeah, Swampletics. There we go. So it would just be like that for everyone, except for one day a year we could explore. We'd top a lot.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
That would be. That sounds honestly, Harger, these sound like they could be like good series. You want me to cut this out and make a series? Let me know. Go for it. I will not make a new account. Yeah, so I choose Wolfman. You would choose it. Gail responded saying Wolfman. Even Matt said Wolfman honestly sounds fun. Moose, though, said Moneyman. I already played the game mode called Iron Man. Just don't buy from GE. But Wolfman sounds fun. Last question is from Matt. Do you think the following would pass the poll? Should mini games that average less than 1 hour of total playtime per member account over a 1 year period be removed from the game?
True.
I don't know if any are less than an hour. Oh, per member. Well, what mini games would that even be? Star Fight Pits?
Well, I mean, that'd be
how many members are there? Like 200K they've been logging in?
Yeah, 200,000.
So 200,000 hours. In the mini games.
Fight Pits, Trouble Brewing.
Trouble Brewing, I think, has picked up because the Fashionscape in it updated to be a little bit easier to finish.
I think it would have been fine when it had the fletching cooking, but they removed the fletching cooking. So now I don't know why people go there besides getting marks of 8.
I guess it's kind of fair that would pass the poll, but at the same time, so much of RuneScape is like nostalgia and stuff, you know? So I wouldn't want this.
I think they should just revamp them.
Yeah, I would say revamp instead of getting rid of completely. Because there's also always that like little group of friends that loves going and doing whatever random thing you hate doing. So many people I know hate Barbarian Assault, and I think Barbarian Assault is really fun.
Honestly, since Temporos came out, if I had to guess, fishing trawler is probably pretty close
to being like low.
Yeah, not a lot of people do it.
I think people go there because it's more chill. Well, you could. Yeah.
The only reason people go there is for the outfit. You have to go there for the.
But I mean, it is like fairly chill compared to Temporos, and I think I've heard that it's like okay for the fishing pet.
It's okay for the fishing pet. It's good for getting actual food.
Turtles.
Yeah, but as far as like experience goes, like you playing and also XP, I think it's Temporos is just better. Yeah,
I love Temporos. I greenlogged it, so I'm like, I don't really need to go there again, but I didn't mind that grind. Probably because I was spooned.
Yeah,
that definitely helps. But yeah, that is it for the Q&A this week. Thank you guys.
Thank you for all the questions. We do appreciate it. I like the questions, and yeah, so hopefully we get some more next week. But anyways,
You got your spiel.
Yeah, how do I typically end these?
Usually you say, if you want to ask your own questions,
Yeah, if you
tell them
want
how
to
they can ask their own
if you want
questions.
to ask your own questions, you can ask on discord.gg/boonbabe in our questions section or on any of our socials.
So our Twitter and TikTok are Bunebape OSRS, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram are all just Bunebape. I stream 4 days a week at twitch.tv/Bunebape. Robert, if he ends up streaming RuneScape, will also be streaming on Bunebape, potentially on Saturdays at some point. Might not be for a while though.
Probably not.
Probably not till you start bossing.
Not for a
At
while.
least. Yeah. But I mean, maybe in the future, if you hate my guts and love Robert, follow us on Twitch. Hey.
Crazy.
But yeah, hopefully we're going to be having some guests in the next few weeks too. So yeah, come hang out on all the places and come join us for movie nights.
And for anyone wondering, I got 2 mining levels during this podcast.
Sheesh. Okay. Brag. Cheesy.
Yep. That's it. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. And if you did, we'll see you all
Very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.